In today's video, we're going to take a look at a Fibonacci price cluster on Walmart. And basically, the zone comes in between 114.16 to 115.11. Okay, right now we're testing the zone, which means that we can look for a trigger for an entry. Now, what else I want to show you is that we also do have some timing for a possible bounce. So let me show you the triggers that I like to use for a swing trade. I'm typically going to use a 15 or a 30-minute chart. Now, a 30-minute chart has not triggered yet. Okay, we need to see the 834 EMA cross over to the upside, along with taking out a prior swing high, and then that would suffice as an official trigger. But notice that the 15-minute chart, though, has triggered a buy entry. Okay, this is where we both taken out a prior swing high and had the moving average cross over to the upside. The only problem with the 15-minute chart is that it will get stopped out a little bit more often than the 30-minute will, but at least we are seeing some signals, and we do have definition of risk. Now, when you're looking at the trade setups like these, you have a couple of choices as far as the initial stops. The first choice is you place the initial stop underneath the low that was made prior to your buy signal on the lower time frame chart. So in that case, it would be, the low that was made in today's session. Or if you want to give it a little bit of room, maybe you're using a, a option spread strategy or something like that. You can place the initial stop underneath the low end of the zone, which would be underneath 114.16. Okay, so if we do start to see a little bit more of a rally from here, I'm going to expect at least a nice correction back to the recent highs, and then possibly more. So let's see. All right, then I also want to look at a projection. Low to high from the low. Okay, so yeah, my first meaningful resistance doesn't actually come in until 119.45 to 119.83. So bottom line, looking at the buy side here, defining my max risk underneath the low end of the cluster, and I'm wrong if it breaks the low end of the cluster.